You start. Okay. Good afternoon.
Afternoon,
Sure.
Doc.
Yes, how are you?
I'm well, thanks. And how are you?
Where are you connecting from?
I'm connecting from home. I took a day for leave today.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but I'm here.
Okay, we can hear you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, sharp. Uh, Today we are continuing with data cleaning, but based on Google Form responses. So just like any online platform. So we always begin with our questionnaire in Word. As you can see, here I've got my questionnaire going down like this, and the questionnaire is coded. So the most important thing here is before you upload your questionnaire in Google Forms or in SurveyMonkey, Qualtrics, any other online platform, you need to make sure that the questionnaire is designed in Microsoft Word, right? So that's the bottom line. So you must make sure that the questionnaire is sorted in Word and pre-coded as well. So you have prepared your questionnaire in Word and it is pre-coded. So the pre-coding is the one whereby you see here that we have some codes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, these codes, they come handy when you are now performing data cleaning, right? So then you upload your questionnaire in your online survey, and at the end of the day, you're going to get your Excel responses. So all those responses which the participants are completing, they will be housed or put in what? In Excel, just as you can see right now. All our responses are in Excel, as you can see now, right? So the first thing is we need to clean this sheet, right? Once this sheet is clean, then we export it to SPSS. So that's how you go about it. So the first thing is to make a copy of this sheet so that we have a raw and we have a clean copy. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to close this. Then I'll take this. As you can see, it's labeled raw, right? Copy. Then I'm going to paste it here just temporarily so that I can rename it. So I hope all of us we are doing that. I hope all of us we are doing that. So then you rename this to, so I'm going to call it cleaned, right? Then I'll cut it back into my folder. Then I'll cut it back into my folder. It was in Introduction to SPSS. There were two files, Introduction to SPSS and this one, data cleaning based on Google Form responses. So I think you got two zipped files. The other zipped file is this one. Check your emails. So now I'll open the cleaned one, but that's where I want to perform my my cleaning. Are we there? Okay. So whilst we are here, the first thing is to delete this column about days and time. So you come here, you delete it, right? Then once you delete it, you insert another column there. like this. So you delete that one and you insert another one. The other one which you are going to set is going to be the what? The identification what? Column. So this is going to be case, then underscore number, like this. Case underscore number. Then from here, you need to number your participants. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going down, right? Then whilst I'm here, I'm going to scroll everything here, drag going down, because I can't number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until the last. It will take me time, so I'll just drag until here, right? So I've numbered my case number. I've numbered my case number. I've numbered my case number. So from here, remember SPSS, that the variable name in SPSS doesn't take spaces. You remember that very well. So you come here, then you make sure that you close this gap. If you want to separate, you separate with the what? With an underscore like this. So this one is fine. Then here, I'll go back to the questionnaire and refer. I think that is my first. Yeah, so this is my first construct. So which is TC1, TC2, TC3, TC4. Then that's what you are going to do as well. So you're going to say TC1, TC2, TC3, TC4. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Who is this? Okay, Vicky, go ahead. What's up?
Oh, I wanted to know, good day, colleagues. I wanted to know where is the data that we are working on? Where is it?
I guess you received 2 folders, right? I guess
Today, the one that is descriptive statistics, or the
No, that one is
one
for
that we
today.
received before.
I think this one, the descriptive statistics, you should have received it today.
Yes.
The one which you received before.
The first one, the first on the first session.
All right. No, thank you. Let me quickly go and get it. Thank you.
Okay, sharp. Are you now sorted? Yes, sir. Okay, sure. Okay, so I think you saw what I did here, right? So I'm sorting out my variable names. So we started with the case number, then the variable names, like this, right? So that's what you do. Then from here, you now need to sort out or to convert these responses in words to numeric. All of this, you now need to convert them from words to numeric. That's what you now need to do. So, but you need to also keep on checking your questionnaire. So now we need to refer to division. Now the first variable is division. So you need to go to division. Yes. Yeah, exactly what I did. Exactly what I did here. So once you sort out your variable names, you then want to replace each wait response with the particular code, right? So now under division, you have to change lift to construction and concentrator. What is it in terms of the code? Numeric code is a 4, isn't it? It's a 4. So you come back. Then what you do is you look for find here on your menu. You look for find like this, find. You put your find here, right? You copy, right? You copy. You paste here under replace. Then you say replace. We are replacing with what? With a 4, isn't it? You are replacing with a 4. Then you're gonna say replace all, right? So which means we've made 16 replacements. Then you say okay. Then you do the same. Then you do the same with the human resources, right? Copy. You paste here. You replace human resources with what? With a 3. Then you say replace 54 responses. Good. We are moving. Then now lift to mining and what? UG development. You paste. We are replacing with what? With a 5. Place O. Then not specified. I think let's leave it for a little bit. That's not specified. Okay, let's leave it a little bit. Control V here. Supply chain and logistics. It's a 9. This one. Replace all. Then finance is a 2. Like this. Replace all. There's too many. Asset management. Copy. Yebo. Eh? Where are you lost? Conditions number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's all. But it's not number 5. You know it's next one. It has no one. Oh, this your calculation is it you need this. Then you will set it yes. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, when you do this, if you highlight like this until here, to get a pattern. Now, from here, if you see that last line, if you use it now to break everything going down here, you don't need to remember the manual still on tracking. Now done. Then you need to replace this with you are too far. Why can't you come be closer there so that you see the board? Because from here, you're supposed to say 61, 64. You are too far. Why are you so far away? So if you highlight that list, then from here you go for you don't need to do it manually. So now you were addressing this using the finance. So you you say the place, you say the building names, what is the number? Or the code for which you put it here, then you say, well, let's go. Then you go again until everything here is now made. But you are too far. You are supposed to come closer there. Yes. We are supposed to try to one. That is for Ramsey. If you check this file here, yeah, then you will get it. It will be and from here, you just the substitute. So then, yes, you are supposed to be this way. You are thinking this very important from vision is division. You go for this vision or once division, this one, this one will job. So job is supposed to be fine. Yeah, this one is supposed to be this one. This one is the truth, yeah. I just continue the other variables. Yes. You're supposed to change this, right? Let's just. No, if you need them, if you give this nonsense. Right? So if I said to you, follow what I'm saying, because I've experienced these things, right? Yeah, if you say a big number, it will pick what was there before. Yeah, before multiplication was there. So, one, two, 3, 4, 5. Then you put it going down. Yes. No, we must give the same number. It will be like this. Right? It will give the pattern. Then from here, it will have like this. It must give you the same number. No, it mustn't be. If you drag from 1 to 5, then it takes the pattern. Then once now is the pattern, you go down. Yeah. Yes. We know you are not too much. I'm saying the best thing here, you trim this. The one after deleting, you say, right? Then this is going to be with stammer now. You can touch it. Right? Then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, there is 5. So now if you do like this, you come again, quickly going down, it will be the button. Yeah. Finally, this should be wait like this here. This one. Yeah, that's what I do best. First drill down, then it's always that. Finally. Oh, yes? Yeah. Okay, show that. How do I get that? Okay. They hold you. Okay, hold you. Online.
I have some questions on the chat.
Okay, asset management is what one. Okay, what is the question here? I can't see a particular question. What is it which I have to answer? I can't see any particular question here. Okay, Josephine. Josephine.
Sorry, I just wanted to find out how you change the case numbers to 1, 2, 3. I came in a little bit late.
You use find and replace.
Oh, so it's just find and replace. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, find and replace function in Excel.
All right. Thanks.
So you see here, I'm looking for my find like this, find, right? I'm still yet to replace marketing and sales. So you copy, marketing and replace, copy, like this. You replace here, you go to your question here, you check marketing and sales is a 7. So which means you need to replace all the 7. So with a 7, you put 7 here, then you say replace all. Then you can see where there was marketing replace, there's now a 7. Understand?
Yeah, I get that
So-
part. I'm simply I wasn't there when you're explaining how you change the case numbers to numbers, right? The time slot.
that one you need to
That's
delete
what
the first column. You need to delete the first column and you insert a column. If you just what can I say? Remove the contents without deleting. That column will trouble you because the date and the time will continue coming. So you need to actually delete, then you insert another column.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Okay. Then this one we are replacing with a 6. So from here, replace all 22 replacements, right? Then this one. This is how you must clean your data from online responses. So it's a very important skill to take note of. Smelt and refinery. What is it here? It's a 8. So an 8 here. Then rest all. Okay, there's something else again.
Sorry, Doctor.
Yes.
Nasir. I just wanted to ask the case numbers based on what my colleague was asking. Where did you get those numbers from?
The case numbers.
Yes.
Case numbers is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so we can just do it ourselves. Drag and drop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. Not specified here. Not specified here. I'm going to do it manually because I'm avoiding to change not specified under job role. So I'm doing it manually. Right? Not specified, which is here. I'm doing it manually. Don't find and replace, because if you do find and replace here, it will affect the not specified on the next variable, of which they are coded differently. Yes. Okay, here it is applying across. Yeah.
So if it's only on one variable, then we can replace. But then if it's now across the whole questionnaire,
replace it manually. Otherwise, because you see that if you go to your questionnaire, right, the not specified on division is 10, the not specified on job role is 5. So that will become a problem. So which then means that you need to do it manually. Yes, same applies with other again, yes. Then you need to apply the same concept on the job role, on race, on gender. So can you please apply the same concept of replace or find and replace? Can you please apply the same concept? So find and replace in other. So myself, good. Then now on race, African is a 1. Replace with the 1. 170 displacements. White is a what? It's a 5. So then not specified manually on this one. It's a 6. Asian. Please refer to your questionnaire. Always refer to your questionnaire. Asian 2. That's the reason why the questionnaire must be pre-coded. Colored 3. Yes. Yeah, we shall do cleaning later. Yeah, in SPSS. We shall do the cleaning in SPSS later. Then D1 to D2 is a 2. Replace all. Then a C5. What is it? It's a 1. Replace all. Copy D3 to D5 is a 3. Replace all. Then what else? Not specified. Copy. Say 5. Okay. E1 to E2 is a 4. Do I have others? Done. Okay, my demographics are fine. Yours must be fine as well. Right, right. What's up?
There's not an option to replace the SPSS on the variable. This one is.
I'm not good in programming in Excel. I need to be honest. So if there's a way, maybe, but what I'm doing is what I can. Yeah.
I think whatever. If you have a better method, then you can use that as well.
Yeah, you can say that again, Doc.
Mm.
Thanks for the contribution. Then now I'm working on the Likert scale for strongly 4 is a what? Is a 5. That's strongly agree. Replace O. Copy. Neutral is a 3. Replace O. Then this 4. This 4 is a 2. 4. Then strongly 2 is a 1. It's a 1. Replace all. Done. Then I save. Okay, my sheet is fine now. So yours must be fine as well. Now I'm waiting for you to open our SPSS, then we import. Then SPSS like this. New data set. Open. Like this. File. Open. Import. Excel. Documents. Ugh. SPSS. Yes. Able.
The TC one. There's some way to think strongly.
Yeah.
Because
Strong over agree. So it will be strongly agree, which is a 5. So you replace with a 5. If you say strongly 4, you replace with a 5. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Coping is here. Coping is here. Oh, coping. Okay. Okay, at the end of the day, online and here, you must have a clean sheet like this in Excel. That's what you must have at the end of the day. Then I'm now waiting for us to export this to SPSS. I've already done that myself. I'm now waiting for you. Online, are we following?
Yes, Doc, we are following.
Okay, thank you.
You can ask your question, Josephine.
I just wanted to ask if Doc can leave his SPSS on the screen, so that the person can just use it as reference as they are working.
Can I what?
Let your SPSS be on the screen, because when I'm looking, I'm just looking at now people's name. Okay, yes, thanks.
Okay. Hmm? Okay, you then open your SPSS. After cleaning, right? After cleaning, you have to save your clean file. After cleaning, you save it. You open your SPSS, then you say file import. What they say? I said, no, it's that's you see the attachment. You copy there, you copy on the sheet itself. But it has to take the pattern which is here. Yeah. When you open the wallet, whatever is in there is you're taking the code from one. But the copy of yeah, that's not that. No? Yeah, you see? Yeah. So copy from the Excel, not from the way. No, you don't close. You just delete and you put another one. Delete and you put another one. Yeah, it's because yes. Yeah. Yeah. Here is the code. You don't copy from here. Yeah, so just check the code. Yeah. For example, D1, D2, you copy D1, D2, you put it here, and you just check the code on the what on the variant. Quickly. Why can't you put it on the table? Oh. Yes. Agree is. Yeah, simply. Yes. Strongly to the code is what? Strongly to, strongly disagree. Yeah. Only for that strongly I agree. What should we choose? The top. Why? Just one thing.
So for this case, explain to those tricks like.
This you need to replace with literature in way.
Strong reactivity.
Yeah, yeah. No, this one you don't replace, you have to type. Yes, that's why you start. You just figure out your variables, then you then okay, you replace your responses with your values. If you look without doing, some of these things they won't catch them.
It's fine.
Yes, now you can catch, but tomorrow. I hope you are also writing down some notes for your own for tomorrow, right? You're not just doing, you're also writing down some notes. Mhm. Yeah. Those who are online, can you please write down some notes on what you've been doing, so that tomorrow you can be able to do this. Is case 198 empty the whole row and we have 201 cases? We shall do data cleaning. We are still changing everything to numeric. Then later on we shall do data cleaning. The tomorrow which I'm meaning is when you are doing your research. That's the tomorrow which I'm meaning. Someone is asking to say, do we have homework for tomorrow? No, I'm saying write notes for tomorrow, meaning for your own research in future. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah. Then you open your spaces.
Oh, so TC1. And I'm getting that one. Because I'm so but yes, yes, now only to be
Yes, not good. For those ones who are in SPSS, remember, after importing in SPSS, you now have to to finish your your variable view. Now you need to make sure that there are labels here, right? And there are values here. So make sure that this is finished. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, you're fine. Okay. I think you can see that I'm sorting out my variable view. The same applies to you. You need to sort out your variable view as well. Division, job row. Race, gender, Okay, I'm coming. Thank you so much. Then you go to variable view. Then you finish this. Yeah. If this number, gender. Then this ones you copy the actual question from the question in. So you can go into your values. The TC, you cannot copy the TC. Yes. Yeah, that one is easy because if you do one, all of them will change. Yeah. So agree for, yeah, fine again. Yeah. Fine, yeah. Good. Yeah. Then you get this one, copy, paste, and you paste. No, copy from the copy. Yeah, you're copying neutral, you can tell me neutral is directly thing. Copy, yes. Yes, agree before. This one, which the strong before is strongly agree. So we should be right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, then you continue. Yeah, very soon everything will be clean here. Then you say, then you open your SPSS, you import. Yes, we cannot hide it. Yeah, now there you will import if you are talking. Yes. Yeah. Now we are finishing our variable view. Now we are sorting out our variable view. So after cleaning in Excel, right? After cleaning in Excel, you save, you open your SPSS, you import like what we did on Wednesday, right? Then you sort out your variable view.
Just
Now we are sorting out our variable view. I hope all of us we are there. Fish. Variable number one is something else.
just compare paste.
Aye. You have started with copy and paste in the now you're also copy and paste. You are taking the skills from your neighbor there. Hey, there's copy and paste squared there seated together. Okay.
Rob,
Hmm?
can I ask what the job role? So I see that it says one now, but I wanted to ask, maybe you knew the roles, you can't say which role is better and which role is.
You say what?
The job role is, it's not one, but then I wanted to understand. Because you said one is very, the job role is
You say it's a live well, the guy really get to say it's a long
Okay.
otherwise, I can't be finished. You can't finish it. Yes. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. Yeah, remember there are no people who speak finance, so you live late, but that.
Go to the sensitive. That's close. Not specified. No. Numbers gonna change. So it's. You want
Okay, I think for the sake of time, let's save what we've done so far. Let's save our SPSS files. I hope all of you now you are in SPSS. So for the sake of time, you may finish off the variable view later on. So just before we finalize our file in SPSS, I hope we've saved it. And also we've saved it as a raw. We have saved it as a raw, right? We have saved it as a raw because now you have to make a copy of it. You now have to make a copy of it whereby you copy it, paste it somewhere, right? Like what I'm doing. Paste it somewhere, then you rename it to what? To clean. Like this. Then you copy, you paste it somewhere, you rename it to cleaned, right? Then you cut it from there back to where? To your folder. Back to your folder. So now you've got the SPSS raw and SPSS what? Cleaned. You have your Excel cleaned and your Excel raw. All of them in one folder, right? Then let's now open our cleaned SPSS. Then we open our cleaned SPSS. Then we do data cleaning. So we close here. So you may see that if you scroll down, there are those rows like 198, which is got missing, or then you tend what? To clear that one. Then you can clear that one. You can clear that one. And you save, right? And you save. Then you can also quickly run your frequencies if you want, just to check what is actually happening, like what we did on Wednesday. Division is fine. Job row, he has got 3 missing. Rest, he has got a. Is it me who put a 6? What was happening? Job row. Okay, let me see what is happening on job row. So, sorry, on race. Or is race? Race or 6 is not specified. So does it mean that I didn't specify in my SPSS here? Race here, yes, I missed it here. So there must be a 6 here and say not specified. That's where I missed it. Save. So
wait, Prof.
Yebo.
I'm here online. Did you say we should remove case 198?
Yes, delete it.
Okay, I was falling behind. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, but that one is good missing throughout. So then thereafter you can run your frequencies just to check a few missing as well. I think TC1 is fine, TC2 fine, TC3 fine, TC4 fine. Then rest is fine after doing that. Then it's only job row with 3 missing. That's not too much. So I can settle with this file and or in gender. Where are we in gender 5 missing? Yeah, so you can make a discretion whether to remove them or not, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So in general, this is how you clean responses from any online platform. In general, this is how you clean any questions before we move on to descriptive statistics? Any questions before we move on to descriptive statistics?
Prof, can you please put your screen on the screen so that we can see if we have the same data?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like this?
yes, this one, yeah. All right. Okay, no, thank you.
Okay, sharp. Okay, let me rerun this. Okay, like this.
This is like so I'm not appearing as much.
Because you didn't finish in the values in your variable field. And go to your variable field.
But something like that.
So what's the problem?
But for here, you have it as well. And yes. But you have to take it out of the money. You have to think it's probably out to it.
You should have like things can be edited better again. Yeah. I think that's where we have the issue. This thing. Yes.
This kind of
It's like
from there, we should just this is check. So maybe we make an example to make it. But this is yeah, very close to someone's this is not
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but the first question planning to use start marketing. Oh, the is actually building up the own issues. What? Just cooking guys. Oh, my man. Ah. You are insured. Just insured. Your message has two. And you take and you start to again you pay the same.
just all of them.
It's a hunting thing.
Anyway, I go over to break and give up.
Later now. Sure. So it was edit.
So just place below. The top is the most. I don't know which one. So they don't want that. You don't know how to plug this out.
Or if you're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just.
Okay.
So you need to change here. It's just change here. I think change here. Let's change here. Because all of these are numeric, they're not string. So first change everything into numeric, then you choose the correct measure. Yeah. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Okay. Yes.
But even other Excel,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, except case. Yes, must have this. Yeah. Any other thing is a case. Okay. So I think we are now fine, isn't it?
No, we are not fine.
Where are we not fine?
Okay, Doc. Listen. On when I run my descriptive statistic, the frequencies, I don't see not specified on my data there or on my results. So I'm not sure if I missed something either on the Excel
which
file
variable?
or in the.
For which variable?
Not specified. You see on your statistics
Yes,
there.
for which variable? For which variable? Because under division we have not specified. Under job role we have not specified. Rest we do, right? So for which variable?
Okay. When I check my variables, under division is not there, under job role is not there, but I have it under race. And then I'm not sure if
so
we
which
have
means
it
your
under
coding in
gender.
Excel is not correct. Which means your coding is not correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, I'll catch. I'll try to check later then. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any other question before we move on? Okay, which long story are you talking about in the chat? What is it?
No, he has
Natasha,
just asked. He has asked it. He has just asked it. So I was trying to help in the chats. So I thought it will take some time to resolve the issues. I thought it's better if you respond to him, but you have just addressed the question.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, because there's something wrong which he could have done in the in coding in Excel. Because we must get similar answers because we are using the same data set. Okay, if we no longer have any other questions, then we need to move on to descriptive statistics, right? Okay, let's save our files in our folder. Let's save our output file, our data files, everything which we've done in our folder. I mean the data cleaning based on Google Forms folder, everything which we've done, let's save it in there, right? Before we move on. It is not picking your, where's your Excel? Yes. Yeah, I think what you just need to do is let's try again later. Since you saved your Excel file, you need to close that one and try again. Because it was important, there was a problem which happened. It was pretty screen instead of numeric. So that's where the problem is. But when they got the progress, close it. It seems you have this one is screen. That's the good part of it. You close it, you close everything, and you start the screen. Yes, you try it all. Yeah. Okay, so let's now open another folder. I hope we've downloaded the folder which we received today, descriptive statistics. Then we open it. So now we are opening this. And you open descriptive statistics like this. The notes. However, it's not everything which is here. Some of the information which I may say may not be included here. So you need to use your what? Your notebook. Okay, so we are opening the notes as well as the data file. We are opening the notes as well as the data file. We are opening the data file entitled Provider Data Descriptive Statistics. Provider Data Descriptive Statistics.
Sorry, Doc. I didn't receive the description. It was set today.
You didn't receive the what?
The document you just opened.
Okay, for those who didn't receive the material for today, you may write your email addresses on the charts. Then Dr. Monyera will send them to you. Quickly write your email addresses in the chat so that Dr. Monyera can email them to you, the material. Dr. Monyera, those are the names of the people who didn't receive the material for today.
Okay, Doc. Let me send the material to them. But it's also a sign that they are not completing the feedback survey as well as the attendance, because that's where I take the emails from.
Oh yeah, okay, I hear you.
All right, or else they are using other details there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but let me just send them now.
Okay. Okay, whilst some of you're trying to be where we are. I'm continuing with the descriptive statistics. It's not difficult at all, especially if you were there on Wednesday. We are just going to be repeating some of the stuff. So I don't think it will take much time here on descriptive statistics. Okay, so we have performed data cleaning, right? We now know how to clean the data based from questionnaires and based from what? Online surveys. So I think that part is now very clear and we're now happy about it, right? So now when it comes to the data analysis, the first kind of data analysis which we have to perform when we're analyzing data is descriptive statistics, right? That's the first kind of or type of analysis which we have to do what? To perform. We do have descriptive statistics for categorical variables, right? We do have descriptive statistics for categorical variables as well as for what? For continuous variables. So we first start with what? With the descriptive statistics for categorical variables. That's what we are going to first start with. So before you analyze your data, you need to understand the context or the environment in which the data has been collected. Before you analyze your data, you need to understand the context or the environment in which the data has been collected, right? You need to understand that. So this data, which you are going to use, consists of attitudes towards cell phone network service providers operating in South Africa, right? That's Vodacom, MTN, and Cell C. So the first point of analysis which you are going to do is frequencies. Frequency means the number of times an event is occurring. It is important to run frequencies so as to be able to describe sample of the study and familiarize yourself with the data. Frequencies are appropriately performed on categorical variables, right? That's the reason why we say categorical data. For example, how many males and females are there in the sample? So the steps which you are supposed to use to analyze frequencies is written down there, where is written procedure. So those are the steps which you need to use in SPSS to run your frequencies. So let's use these steps or this procedure with the provider data to run our frequencies now. Let's use the steps in the data to run our frequencies, then we get the answer. Let's do it now. I'll give you time to do it.
Doc, I've sent the resources.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right.
So I hope everyone now has the resources, and now everyone can be able to follow through. Yes.
We're still waiting. I haven't received it.
Please share which data set is being utilized now. Is it the provider data?
Okay.
Descriptive
Provider
statistics.
data, descriptive statistics.
So we need to open that file.
Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yes.
What does one frequency of each variable?
Gender.
Doc, are we running frequencies on all of these variables, or maybe we need
Only
to
on
select
gender.
only
on gender.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, we are done, right? Okay. I hope all of us have got that output.
Yes, Chairperson, please, maybe a special request that you guide us as to how to interpret this output and what it means.
Okay, I said follow this procedure. I'm kindly asking you to follow this procedure so that next time you can be able to do it on your own. It's a 2-minute thing, you'll be done. Yes. Hmm?
Yes. Then I want to do it. So can you see? Wait. No, you're using the wrong file. Yeah, you close this one. This one is for exercise. It's for your homework. Yeah, you're using the wrong file.
Wait, so we must have a word document of this, the output, the word document where we write the statements and stuff.
Which statements?
Where we interpret or what? Because we have we have done the frequencies, we got the percentages and stuff. So must we copy this table and put it on the Word and
Okay, that's where I'm going. I'm going to explain that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So your laptop doesn't work.
Okay, I hope we are now on the same page. So what you see here is what we call a frequency table. Is what you call a frequency table. Right? What you see there is what we call a frequency table. Now, you have to know how to present a frequency table in a dissertation, in a thesis, or in a paper. So I'll first show you how to present this in a dissertation or in a thesis. So when presenting a frequency table in a dissertation or a thesis, what you do is you just go to the table, you right click on the table, you copy. You right click on the table, you copy, you go to Word, right? You go to Word and you paste in Word. Like this. So that's what we do. So the first thing is you copy from SPSS, you paste in Word. Are we there? Then, now that you are here, the next thing which you're gonna do is to delete the cumulative percent. Is to delete the cumulative percent. So you say delete, entire column gone. You delete the cumulative percent. You delete the cumulative percent.
Why, Prof?
Eh?
Why must we delete the cumulative percentage column?
Cumulative percent is not very meaningful in our analysis because we are just saying the percentage of males as females to get 100. So that's not very much meaningful. That's why we did it.
Seconded.
So yeah. Then we are left with 3 columns: frequency percent, invalid percent. Okay. So the percent we deleted is not very meaningful. We are just ending our frequency at 200 for each level until we get 200. That's what frequency does. So you're adding your separate frequency percentages for your respective levels until you get 200. That's what we are doing on cumulative frequency. So it's not very meaningful. Okay, there. Okay, now with percent is with what? Valid percent. So I think I told you before that percent takes into account what? Missing. And valid percent doesn't take into account what? Missing. Right? Can you take note of that? Percent takes into account missing information, whereas 1% doesn't take into account missing information. So in the table which you see now, we do not have missing information. That's the reason why off percent and valid percent are showing the same what values or figures. Yes. Yeah. For example, the data which you just went with, the one
Hello, Doc.
You see that there's an instance whereby the way you see it. If you can quickly run that, you see that.
Hello, Doc.
They are different. Yeah. So you need to know what does percent does and what 1% does. Hello.
Hello, Doc. Your sound quality is very bad. We can barely hear you.
Can't hear me.
Your sound quality is quite bad. We don't know what has caused it.
Sound quality. How can that be sorted? Huh? My voice. Sure. Yeah. Thanks. I think the sound is the problem. Is it? Up there, I think that was there. Now it's about the need to relocate it to up there. Yeah, they're saying they're supposed to be done now too. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I'm still. Remember, now I'm still going to the issue of sound. I was still explaining. Yeah. Is it now better or should we relocate? Moniera,
We still have the sound, the
can you hear me?
interfering sound.
Okay, so maybe we need to relocate. Okay. We send someone to check if the other venue is now free. So maybe we may wait a little bit. Okay. Give us about 10 minutes to relocate. We are relocating to our original venue.
So we're continuing at 3:10.
This is one of it. Simple thinking. Me too. I was yeah, I was. Can someone speak online? Can you say something?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Yeah, the
Can you
sound
hear me?
quality is still quite poor.
Can you hear me?
There's some interference or
We can
feedback with
hear
the
you.
mic, sir. Yeah, but the sound's bad.
There's still an interference.
Yeah. It sounds like maybe the aux or the USB is not plugged in properly or something. I'm not sure. Maybe it got bumped or something. I'm not entirely sure what happened.
Let me just double check. Just double check. It's better now?
And no, sir, it's still the same.
How is it now? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, so we can hear you, but the mic's still funny.
It's still having a background sound.
Yes, sir. Maybe you or Doctor can maybe join on your phone and use your phone as the audio.
All right. Let me see. It's not nice.
Goes try to use the speaker of the and the mic of the laptop.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, but there's still an echo. That is some kind of funny sound that is coming from that side.
Yes, was I'm using the audio.
Okay, select the speakers real take audio.
No, that's output. They need to change the mic input.
Oh, yeah, change the.
That's the
Yes, I
speaker.
did.
They need the
Yes, I
microphone
did.
to change.
Yes, I did change the speaker real time. I don't know, maybe it's the laptop because it was also doing the same downstairs.
Okay, so there's no one else who is also sort of joined online there as well.
Let me just ask, okay, I joined.
It continues to give an echo, Doc. Can you maybe just try to remove your HDMI cable and put it back?
No. Yeah, there's still making sound in the background.
So maybe you can use someone else's laptop mic unmute and then use that as the audio, or a phone or something temporarily.
Log in with your phone, Lawrence. Then you can switch off the sound from the laptop of Doc.
Please, I did that. But it's just that lagging sound in the background. It's not. It's just that bad. You can still have it.
We can't hear well. Okay, can you leave the meeting and come back then?
Okay, let me.
Can you hear me without that echo?
Yes, we can.
Okay, let him log out, then We see when he comes.
Can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
we can.
Yes, sir.
Without
Yes,
echo?
clearly.
We can hear you
Yes.
clearly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, let me log.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, twice, so it's double.
So the sound's fine.
Yeah, I think you've logged in with two. If you can maybe mute one of them.
Okay, yeah, I did mute. Is it okay now?
Perfect, sir. Perfect. Thank you very much for your assistance.
Okay, sure. Okay, so you can continue that.
Yeah, only goes helping me. Okay. Yeah, it is hot. Okay, I still need to share my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we were here. So since percent and valid percent in this case are showing the same figures, it means we didn't have missing information. So, but always you delete the percent and you leave the valid percent. Always you delete the percent and you leave the valid percent, like this. So now we now have the frequency and we now have the valid percent, right? So other examiners, they don't want to see this kind of presentation. So which means we need to bribe them a little bit. You see there's a plus sign here. You click it, then you go to table design and you click here. Now we now have a table which seems as if we've created it originally from insert table, something like that. So thank you. Thank you. Sorted now. Sure. Yeah. So this is what you do. Then you can just make sure that this is centered. Then you give it a name. Then you come here, depending on whether this is the dissertation or this is in the chapter which you are writing. So if it's chapter 4, then this is going to be like table 4.1, like this. And you say gender. Then below here, you then interpret what you see here. You then interpret what you see here. So this is how you present this, how you present a frequency table.
It comes out exactly like this. You don't have to move things around.
I said from here, you need to, there's a plus sign here, right? You click the plus sign. The moment when you click it, there will be table design here. That should come out, yes. Then you, okay, it's not very important. Just go to table design, right? Then you choose this one. Yeah, maybe if you are writing a company report, that's when you may choose this one, this fancy one for company reports, but this is academic, so we don't need those fancy things. So
Facing all in order. Ours we still have to make it look better.
is it?
Okay.
Okay, then also, depending also on the font which you are using, you may need also to correct the font as well. Okay, but this is how you do it. Then frequencies can also be presented as pie charts or as bar charts, right? Frequencies can be also presented as bar charts or as pie charts. Frequencies can also be presented as bar or pie charts. So myself, I normally prefer pie or bar charts from Excel instead of SPSS itself. So I'll quickly type my figures in Excel so that I can present a pie chart or a bar chart. Okay, so I'm going to Excel very fast. Then I have to make sure that everything which is here yes. I know copy and paste doesn't want to type. Is there any way of copying and type and pasting? Okay, so you type here, then here you need to reduce the number of decimal places. So you just highlight here, then you decrease your number of decimal places. Once you decrease the number of decimal places, you highlight everything like this. Okay, so then you go what? You go insert. Then you have to choose whether a pie chart or a bar chart. Okay, so one may ask, what may inform you to choose a pie chart or a bar chart? One may ask, what can inform you to choose a bar chart or a pie chart, right? If you do have a categorical variable with many levels, it's good enough to choose a bar chart, right? For example, in our previous questionnaire, here, which we were dealing with, you see, for example, question 1, it is division. It is a categorical variable with many levels, 10 levels, right? A pie chart on this kind of a categorical variable doesn't come out all right because the slices will be very squashed together because there are so many. But with a bar chart, you get a clear picture. So it is recommended that with a pie chart, you choose a categorical variable with very few levels. For example, in this case, gender, it is good enough. So those are that's the criteria which you use to choose whether I use a bar chart or whether I use a pie chart. Right? Now, going back to my Excel, I highlight everything. Then here I'm going to choose my pie. Then I click like this. I've got my chart, right? Then here you type gender, right? Then whilst you are here, you click this plus sign and you click data labels so that these values, you may see them like this.
So when you copy and paste, you delete everything and make valid percentage only.
Is it working?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Okay, so this is your pie chart, right? This is your pie chart. Zeblon, you've got a question?
Yes, Prof.
Okay, go ahead.
On the example that we're doing live now, we were saying there were no missing information.
Yeah.
Yes, what happens if we had missing information?
When you
Would you
take valid,
still
you take valid
choose
percent, valid percent.
Yes.
You still take valid percent because valid percent doesn't take into account missing information.
Thanks.
You still use valid percent. Yes. Huh?
Yes, thanks, Prof.
I like it. Then, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think all of us, we now have our pie charts, right? This pie chart for you. So remember, I typed my data there. Okay. After typing my data, I highlight everything. Then you go to set. Then you choose pie chart. Right? Yeah. Okay. Here your problem is, okay. What you need to know is we've got different versions of Excel. Right? We do have different versions of Excel. So if you see your figures on the left-hand side of the cell, it means your figure is being read as text. So if you type a comma, you need to change and put a full stop. If you type a full stop, you need to change to a comma. Then it will work out. Are you getting it? Because the moment when it's on the left-hand side of the cell, it's being read as string or text. So you need to change it so that it goes to the right-hand side of the cell, so that it's read as numeric. Otherwise, you won't be able to draw you won't be able to draw your pie chart. Right? I think all those who are online, you get my point. The moment when your figures are aligning here to the left, they are being read as text. So if there's a comma, you need to change it to a full stop. Then they will go to the right. If there's a full stop, put a comma so that they go to the right. Then you can go to insert. Otherwise, your pie chart won't come out. Okay, Sophia Tisetso, you got a question?
Thank you, Doc. I just wanted to ask,
Yes.
the SPSS software, it's not capable of producing charts for us. Hence, we are like working like we're working from the, how do I put it?
SPSS output to Excel.
Yeah, because I feel like we're going here and here. So I just wanted to understand that you can't be able to, analyze everything on the SPSS software.
It can do.
Okay.
Without any problem, but myself, I consider the charts of SPSS ugly. So that's why I prefer Excel. I'll show you just now. You can see it now. It's very ugly. Can you see it? To me,
Yes,
it's
I
ugly.
can. Oh, okay, I see.
If you compare this with the one of Excel, to me, but maybe some they may find it pretty fine. Then from here, you still need to go to this. Then you say elements. Then you say show data labels. You close. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. Then cancel. You see? So Here it is. Now you have your, yeah, that's your pie chart in SPSS. So SPSS is able to do that as well. But myself, if I compare this and this personally, right? If you are putting in a, if you are copying this and pasting in a dissertation, can you see? Let's say now you are pasting in your write-up like this. Yeah, then I'm also going to paste that one of Excel. Yeah, I'm not sure. You may choose which one is better. Something like that. Yeah, so that's the reason why I showed you the Excel first than the SPSS.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, sharp. Okay, so with pie charts and bar charts, these are called figures, right? So you go below the table and you say figure 1, gender, like this. So with tables, you label them on top of the tables. With pie charts and bar charts, you label them below both their figures. Take note of that. When you're doing your write-up, there are some people who are about to write their results. So you need to know exactly what I'm telling you. So with tables, you label on top. Then with pie charts or bar charts, you label below both their figures, right? Then in a paper, you label figure 1, figure 2, like that. But in a dissertation or in a thesis, you reference the chapter which you are writing, right? Figure 4.1, figure 4.2, if you are writing in chapter 4. Understand? So I'm saying if you are labeling these things in a dissertation or in a thesis, right, you reference the chapter which you are writing. Yeah. For example, if it's chapter 4, then you're going to say figure 4.1, figure 4.2, figure 4.3, right? If it's a table, table 4.1, table 4.2, table 4.3. Yes.
I noticed something when I was typing, you go to references, and then it says insert caption, so that it's able to do that. You see that table of contents type. What happens when, let's say, I'm adding more? Does it reshuffle itself and update the table of contents? But then the figure dot, it always highlights it in red. I don't know why.
I'm not sure if in myself. That's your table of contents now, that one. Yeah. So you need to make sure that your table of contents lies with your labeling in the actual document.
And then in terms of size, do you still stick, let's say we all need to stick to 12, right? With the figures and your tables and all that, do you still stick to the 12?
Normally, with tables and figures, myself, I tend to reduce the font maybe to about 10, especially if it's Arial, because they'll tend to be very, very, very big inside the table. Then they won't look good. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. When you are presenting in your data analysis chapter, you need to liaise with your supervisor, right? Some supervisors, they need a variety table there, pie chart there, bar chart there. However, some supervisors are like weather, right? These supervisors, they are like weather. So you need to know what they want. If you don't consult them, you write again and again, but they'll keep on telling you, this is not what I want. So to avoid many things after running your frequencies like what we did, right? Ask them their preference in terms of presentation. Then they'll advise you. Sometimes they're advising you knowing the kind of examiner who they are going to appoint. But those people, sometimes some of them, in fact, many of them, they don't just appoint examiners, they appoint people who they know. so that they don't fail each other. Right? That's how it is. If you fail my student, next time when you appoint me as an examiner, I also. So there's politics kind of in academics. So which means they may advise you knowing the kind of person who they are going to appoint. So you need to ask for that advice before you do the write-up. Okay. So that's about frequencies. I think we had then the last kind of presentation. I think I showed you earlier the composite table. I may reiterate again, but I think I showed you earlier. It is normally used when you are writing a paper. When you are writing a paper, then you present a composite table like this. It is called a composite table. Yeah, that's the kind of, because with the paper, you can't say gender has got its own table, race has got its own table, this has got its own table. Because reviewers or journals, they've got limits in terms of a number of tables and figures to present, right? So you need to make sure that you come up with a way of squashing most of the things in one table. So with frequencies or demographics, we normally present them in a table like this. We call it a composite table, right? Where you put everything in one table, like this. That's how you do it. So you don't have the luxury of presenting exercises here on a pie chart, cigarette consumption on a bar chart, depression on a frequency table. You don't have that luxury, right? So you use a frequency, a composite table like this. You draw it. This one you draw. Yeah, now this thing of copying and paste, copy and paste, done. So this is how you do it, right? So yeah, this is how you run frequencies and present them. Any questions before we move on? Yes.
But I'm just giving, let's say you have a Richard scale type of question. Would you run a frequency on the say how many agree?
Okay, myself, I don't normally run frequencies on a Likert scale. Because most of the time, according to the way I design my questionnaires, my Likert scales, they present constructs, just like what we discussed on Monday, right? So it's better for you to run what we call custom tables.
We get there.
I'm not sure, I don't think so. Because of time, I don't think so. So you run what we call custom tables instead of, they show frequencies and percentages as well. But they tend to put everything in one table. Custom tables. That one is called composite table. This one is a custom table. So this one, if you go down with your handout, this one is called a custom table.
It's actually a frequency table.
It's a frequency table, but what it does is it makes sure that all the statements and items measuring one construct are in one table. That's what it does. The steps are there, but there are many, 13. The steps are there. If we don't reach there, you can practice. Yeah. Okay. So we should be done with categorical variables. Now let's move on to summary statistics. So summary statistics are appropriately performed on continuous variables. Oh, sorry. Did we save our work? Let's save our files. Let's save everything we should have done in our folder written descriptive what? Statistics. So let's save everything in our folder written descriptive statistics. Online, let's save our work before we move on to. So just a hint, right? Let me just give you a hint. Okay, so let's say you want to save this output file. So in statistics or in SPSS, if you are saving output files, you save your output files starting with the name of the analysis which you've done, or the type of analysis which you've done, followed by the variables. Frequencies, then you say gender. Or if you've done your frequencies on all the demographics, you just say frequencies, demographic variables. So that when you are looking for your output files, there's order, right? Not everything should follow each other. So this, after saving this, then you close. Then you run a clean analysis, right? Not everything should pile behind each other, no. Okay. Now let's move on. Summary statistics are appropriately performed on continuous variables. These include measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion or spread. Okay, so measures of central tendency include mean, mode, median, right? That's measures of central tendency. Then measures of dispersion or spread, it includes standard deviation, variance, range. Yeah, those are measures of dispersion or spread. Now, using those steps 1 to 5, can you please run the summary statistics of age? Can you please run the summary statistics of age? Using number 1 to 5 procedure, can you please run the summary statistics of age?
Measures of central tendency.
Mean, mode, median. That's the mean, that's the median, that's the mode.
Okay. Why isn't it not in one nice folder? Oh, okay. How do you move it from vertical to horizontal? On SPSS.
What do you mean?
Oh, but I think it might be best. I don't like it because I want to make it. How do you make it like horizontal? Or do you do it around the
What are you doing here? What are you doing?
Oh, why is gender here?
What are you doing here? You're running somebody statistics on gender. Now they are saying 1.65 mean. What does that mean?
No, but also, how do you get it?
Yeah. Look, this is what I was addressing the other day. I talked to you, even some few minutes ago. I said there are descriptive statistics for categorical variables and descriptive statistics for what? For continuous variables. How can you run some statistics on a categorical variable? Okay, now we are getting 1.65 gender. Tell me, what does that mean? Online, please. We've got a situation here whereby we are running summary statistics on categorical variables. Please, don't do that mistake.
So we're only selecting the age variable for the exercise now.
Yes. The data
Okay.
which we have, the only continuous variable which we have on the data which we have is age only.
Secondary.
Please take note of that. You give me 1.65 gender. What does that mean? And this mistake is happening with even with supervisors. You hear supervisors saying, Anesu, you didn't run a summary a mean of gender. Say, yo, hi. So please learn these things.
But if I want to use Pearson,
What do you mean?
you just say me.
No, look, you need to be aware of what you are doing. SPSS won't refuse to give you answers on whatever you click and do. It will. But is it meaningful what you are doing? Right? Is it meaningful? Yeah. Answers you get. Okay, so we are saying descriptive statistics, descriptives, then we take our age, go to options, we choose this, right? Then we say continue, get this.
It does.
Okay, so I do expect all of you to have such an output like this, right? I won't go into detail with this, but I'll just say the most commonly reported values here is the mean, the minimum, and the what? And the maximum. That's what we report. Then some examiners, they may want standard deviation, I don't know. But yeah, those are the most commonly reported values. Mean, minimum, maximum. Yeah. So those three, they give you value because we are saying average, that's your mean, minimum, the smallest, maximum, the highest. So yeah. Kurtosis and skewness. These are values which, for example, kurtosis, if you do have a normal, it measures the pickedness of your data. Pickedness, P-E-A-K-E-D-N-S. Yeah, pickedness. So you have mesochaetic, which is the normal. You have platochaetic, which is flatter, and platychaetic, which is a little bit longer. So I may not need to explain this in detail. Otherwise, you no longer enjoy it. So just to know these three, which I'm just explaining, it's easier that way. Yeah. Huh? Your minimum?
It's 80.
It's different with what I'm getting. Minimum here 18. Do you have 18? Okay, so we are fine then. What are you getting? Okay, so let's move on. So you see that because it is rare to measure all subjects in a population, standard errors are provided to incorporate the uncertainty inherent when using a sample to understand an entire population. So you see that on skewness and kurtosis, we do have the standard errors. So we are saying they are there to incorporate the uncertainty inherent in your population. Then, whilst we are doing summary statistics, there is the issue of normality. I think maybe let's skip it. Then we go to custom tables, then we are done. Then we go to custom tables. Why am I skipping? Is quite normality is what can I say? It's a controversial issue which will take us a lot of time. Okay, I'll just explain a little bit, but I won't do it, right? So the issue of normality is, so when you collect your data, right, especially the continuous variables which you may want to measure, they may be normal or not normal, right? So normality of some variables will inform you whether you have to do what we call parametric tests or non-parametric tests. So you shall see that in the coming course in August, we are going to do, there's a course written comparing of groups techniques, right? In August, we shall do comparing of groups techniques. So in that course, you shall see that for every technique which you shall do there, for example, independent t-test, we shall do the Mann-Whitney. So independent t-test is a parametric test, and Mann-Whitney U-test is a non-parametric test. So the normality of the data informs us whether we go parametric or whether we go what? Non-parametric. So yeah, so we are going to do normality in detail when we are doing comparing of groups techniques.
Can I still use the same data that we have?
Yes, yeah, to run normality, yes. So you can still use age here to run your normality test. Yeah, you can use age. Okay. Then another question.
I see you passing hypothesis testing.
Yes.
Is it testing after collecting data, or you could test it even before?
No, after collecting data. Yeah. So normality, for you to know whether your variable is normal or not normal, you have to do hypothesis testing. You need to come up with a null hypothesis or an alternative hypothesis. Yeah. So it's a kind of a long thing. That's why I'm quickly skipping it. I think the last thing which you can do right now is the custom table, because all of us, we may have, so custom tables are performed on nominal or ordinal data, especially if you have what we call the multiple response questions or the Likert scale questions, then you use custom tables, right? Either you do have multiple response questions or you have Likert type of questions. Then remember when we started on, was it Tuesday or Monday, we did have this kind of a questionnaire. So I'm referring to this one. Introduction to SPSS, I think. So I think we had, so this is an example of a multiple response question, right? And this is an example of a Likert scale response question. So if you have got a question like this or a question like this, it's better to run what? A custom table, so that all the answers will be in what? In one table, right? If you've got this kind of table, this is a multiple response, this is a Likert scale. So those are the situations which you apply your what? Your custom tables, right? So what you're gonna do is you come here. Here you need to be very, very attentive because the steps are very many. There's no need of writing the steps because they are there, but you are just following, and don't be lost. But the steps are so many. So you go analyze, right? Then tables, right? Then custom tables. Then you get there. Are we there? Are we there? Okay.
No,
Then you
no,
click.
no.
Oh, finish. I'm warning you, here the steps, there are many. So don't be lost. Be attentive. Analyze, right? Tables, custom tables, right? Then you click custom tables. Then we are here. Do we still have a no?
We are following, Doc. We are following.
You are following? Okay, good. Then, okay, right? Now we are here. So whilst you are here, you then need to decide which construct should I analyze. So in this case, I'm analyzing service quality, which is denoted by what? By the SQs, right? So that's the construct which I want to analyze. So which means you click SQ like this, right? Once you click SQ like this, you put your finger on what? On shift, right? Then you click the last variable of that construct. Then you click the last variable of what? Of that construct, right? Are we there? Once you are there, then you drag everything which you have selected, right, to the right, passing through that bar written rows. The moment when you see that bar turning red, then you drop. Like this, right?
Yeah.
Turning red, right? Then you drop. If you fail, it won't come out. Follow the instructions. Are we there? Yes. Are we there?
No.
Yeah. Start again if you're not there.
Just lost on how you dragged the whole 4 into
Bit by bit, bit by bit, until you pass through the row column. Then when the row column turns red, then you go inside a little bit, then you drop. Okay, I'll start again. Cancel, analyze, tables, custom tables, okay, like this, SQ1 to SQ4. That's where we are, right? Then I drag a little bit, going, turning red, as you can see, right? Go a little bit, then drop. Then you do your option, you check your options starting from the right. Where is written category position, right? Where is written category position? That's where you start with. Then you click here. Then you choose row labels in columns. Are you there?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Then you go in the middle. Where is written summary statistics? In the middle. Where is written summary statistics? Here. Then you click this downward arrow on columns. Then you choose rows. Right? Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Then you go to far left, where it's under define. You click summary statistics.
No, we
Are
are
we
not
there?
yet there. No,
Who
we're a
did
bit fast.
I said under summary statistics, you click the downward arrow here, and you click what? Rows. Are we there? Then you go to define. You click summary statistics, right? Then you go to statistics up here, right? You click the plus sign next to raw percent. You click the plus sign next to what? To raw percent. Then you click like this, right? There's a problem. It's not active at all. Yeah, it depends with the way you've dropped. Yeah, if you don't drop carefully, then it will be inactive. Okay, I hope all of us were here. Okay, I'll come there.
Yes, we are. We are on the road. We are there.
Okay, then you click row n%. You click row n%, then you push him here. What's happening now?
Someone's mic is on.
Anyone for the next page?
What's happening?
You become inside your role is you see now it's your role is then you're pushing there. You click it.
Are we there?
Yes.
Okay, then you click apply to selection. If you click apply to selection, it seems as if nothing is happening. You won't see anything, right? It's normal, right? It's normal. Then you click close. Then you click categoricals and totals, right? You click categoricals and totals. Then you click total, right? Are we there?
Yes.
Then you click apply and okay. Then you
Where are we clicking after clicking category soft and totals? Where are we clicking now?
total.
Or on
Total. Then apply. Then, yeah. So you must get such an output.
It's not there.
You must get such an output, right?
I didn't get that one.
You get that one?
No, can we go back to that option whereby we do categories and I didn't get the tutor.
Okay. All those who are lost, can you please see for the last time? I'm starting afresh, right? Like this. Right? Like this. Click this. Right? Apply to selection. Close. Categories and totals. Total. Apply. Okay. Then you get this. Right? Then Now, to present this in a paper or in a dissertation, you copy, right? Word, right? You paste, right? Like that. You click the plus sign. You click the plus sign. You go table design. You choose this one. Now you've got your table, right? Then remember we spoke about the issue of the font. Yeah, that's where it's very important. I'm going to use area 9, I think, or even, yeah, 9, I think, like this. Then you drag everything to your right. You drag everything like this to your right.
If someone just clicks on it and then it opens. So you put a hyperlink or something on your findings. So instead of having this table, put a hyperlink where someone can down click it and then it can pop up.
I'm not able to do that. Then the reason why I'm pushing everything to the right is because here I'm allowing this to go back to the question here and check the actual what statement. I want to copy and paste, but it's giving me an issue. The overall quality of service provided by the
What you are doing there, because we made the variables SQ1, but what if I left the variables as questions in Excel?
Yeah.
Then I would actually do
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, like this. Okay. So that's what you do. So the reason why you are including the question is for the examiner to understand what is it which you are talking about. Otherwise, if you leave it in codes, then the examiner may not understand, right? Okay, so this is how you analyze Likert scales in multiple response questions. Then, according to Morgan et al., in a book called From Numbers to Words, you can also present this in a different way, whereby you can combine strongly disagree and disagree. We call it general disagreement. You leave the neutral alone. You combine agree and strongly agree. We call it general agreement. Then you merge with the mean and the standard deviation. Then you also get a good presentation of custom tables as well. According to Morgan et al. From numbers in a book called From Numbers to Words. So I will show you the output of what I'm telling you. An example of an output of what I'm telling you about. So at the end of the day, you can have a table like this, right? So the reason why you may want to present like this is, I think I told you last time when I was telling you about creating a questionnaire, right? That where you have a mean of 3 and above, you then see that you've got more agreement than disagreement, right? Check here. We have a mean of 3.06. You can see that we've got more agreement than what? Than disagreeing. Where you have a mean below 3, we have more disagreement than what? Agreement. So you can see here, 55 disagreeing versus 8 agreeing. So this will help to consolidate that argument. That's the reason why we choose the 5-degree scale when we are doing some constructs, right? To present something like this. So if you choose an even Likert scale, you won't get this. But if you choose an odd Likert scale, that's when you get this. Right? Okay, done deal. This is where we end. We meet in the first week of August, whereby we are moving to other complex techniques, right?
Doc, can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
What happens in you have a supervisor who doesn't understand all this, and you have to interpret your data, and after interpreting it, they don't understand and they think that it's cut that you've done.
Okay, refer your supervisor to me.
Praise the Lord.
I think you do have my contacts, right?
Yes. Why I'm saying this, I just the way you've done this, I did all this in my master's, and it was from pillar to post, and I think they didn't just understand it. And based on, like, I had read guidance textbooks that guide things must be done this way, but eventually I still had a lot of issues because most supervisors, in my opinion, does not understand this analysis.
Yeah, it happens.
So now I just need your guidance, because looking at it now, I could see that I didn't harness my research data to its full potential, meaning that I was not able to publish, I was not able to do a whole lot of stuff with my results. And I see that there's a lot I can do with it.
Yeah, so what we are saying, I totally agree with you. Personally, I also experienced such a disappointing or frustrating scenario whereby a supervisor won't understand the kind of statistics which you have done. And the most frustrating or very boring thing is, instead of letting you go to the next stage or send your paper for examination or your thesis for examination, they will hold it and moreover, they don't understand. So to me, I think that's very unprofessional, because in my instance, I had a situation whereby someone is saying the reference group should have some coefficients, and someone was arguing about that, right? So such scenarios, they do happen, whereby a supervisor won't understand the concept, and to make it worse, that supervisor will hold you to say it won't go maybe for external examination, you see. So before someone who understands the states, then sometimes that situation won't be resolved. That's the reason why I'm saying you may also share my numbers or my contacts with them. Then I can try to clarify wherever they don't understand. You just tell them that they StatCon. Can we contact one person from StatCon to clarify our issue?
Doc.
Yes.
I just want to announce to the physical participants that they must complete the attendance register, because I see on the forms only 16 people completed the attendance register, and I don't know, maybe possibly that there are only 16 people there.
Today is very possible.
It's possible.
Very possible.
Okay, so please kindly make sure that you complete the form, and also the feedback survey form as well.
Yeah, I think it's very important for you to complete, especially the feedback, because if the feedback is not assisting, or you are commenting that I'm not knowing what I'm doing, then there's no need of us having this other session in August.
Yeah.
No, the only thing is that everyone should be in person, get a bigger venue. Online.
I think also the people who are online try to come down here, because some of these things are very practical. So
For the next one, yeah, they must
Okay,
try to come in physical.
Yeah.
But now I'm
yeah.
happy with my online attendance. I have gained a lot, and it was very nice. But I wanted to ask on the current one that we're doing, there's no mean, meaning that we still gonna continue with the means and standard deviation in our next session.
No, I was just explaining to say it's another way of presenting custom tables. So if you want to add the mean and the standard deviation here, you just go to what we did earlier on the descriptive statistics, on summary statistics. Then you just send these variables SQ1 to SQ4 under your analyze descriptive statistics descriptives. You make sure that you also choose mean and standard deviation, so that you can then. So what you then do is, before you introduce the mean and the standard deviation, you have to first merge these two columns and also these two columns. So the two lower columns and the two upper columns, you merge them together so that you can have space to insert the mean and the standard deviation. Otherwise, with such a scenario like this, you can't necessarily insert the mean and standard deviation unless you be then turning your table to be landscape. Yeah, then you can do that. But if you want to still continue with portrait, then you need to merge these two lower scales and the two upper scales.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it is done on the.
Yeah, we are done for today. So you can try to practice on your own the way I've shown you, to say that's another way. So you can practice and you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, no, thank you.
I don't
Okay.
see. Thank you, Dr. Gabriel. I don't see the feedback form.
Are you attending online or on site?
I'm online.
Online, just click the one that I've posted it on the chat on the chat box. Just click the link that is there. The one that says "Dear participants."
Okay, Josephine, you want to ask?
Sorry, yes, I do have a question. I do have a question.
Okay, talk to me.
Regarding what the other lady was asking about, you know, that table that you've created for all your variables, and then you had strongly agree, disagree. But what if you just want to do the frequency on those variables in the same table, right? Like your interest is about the ranking, it's about which one has more effect, So instead of having strongly agree, now you have your frequencies, your mean, your rankings, etc. Right? Like a table like that, with frequencies instead.
So you are saying instead of having a table like this, what are you suggesting? Hello, Josephine. I'm not clearly
Yes, I
getting
can
you.
hear you, sir.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you said previously we were doing frequencies, right? But we did frequency for each variable. For example, SQ1, it had its own
earlier on,
frequency.
yes, we did frequency for each variable.
But this time around, you want all the variables to be in one table, SQ1 up to SQ4. And then
then
you
we did
carry
this.
conductive frequencies on all the variables so that you can have ranking and you can say correlation between the variables, which one is more effective in this manner when it comes to describing or interpreting your data.
Yeah, so the reason why we are doing this is because we want everything to be in one table, of which with frequencies, each variable is represented independently with the frequency table. Then also ranking, like what you are saying, if you include the mean here, you can be able to rank which of these variables is the variable where your participants are agreeing most. Then you can include rank as well. Then you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. You can also include ranking, yes.
Let's go. Let me put this.
Okay. It's just that
I'm not sure if you are fine now.
You've explained it, but I would have loved to have seen it.
In the car.
How it's done,
Okay, you can take my details, then contact me individually if you are not happy about the response.
Okay, all right.
Wait for me. Wait. Kopan.
Okay, there's Sinoti.
Oh, thank you. I was asking a question. It's a very simple question. I think I've seen it when we are asking us to follow the steps in doing the frequency tables and custom tables. After clicking the final step, which is click OK, the output, is it appearing on the same screen, or somehow I think I miss I didn't see in my thing the results showing on the screen. I don't know whether there was something wrong on screen.
Is this a car?
All results in SPSS are presented in the output file. So you
Output
must get it
file.
you must get your output file.
Oh yeah, maybe that is the number of it. So where do you have to create an output file before you run it?
No, it will come automatically after running.
Wait, let's go to the side. Wait.
Oh yeah, how do you access the output file? Maybe that is the gist of the question.
It will come automatically after running your steps.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, sharp.
Don't do that.
Okay. Aluto.
Good afternoon, Doc.
Yes.
I'm just stepping out, but I just wanted to thank you for taking your time to facilitate this this training, and we will talk. We'll see each other, to do the logistics for the level 2. But I'm leaving you for now, whilst you continue to address the queries.
Okay, thanks, Doc. If the please let me know if the feedback is poor, then we have to look for another facilitator.
No, it's already strong. I've been checking it here and there.
Dr. Gabriel, before you go, Dr.
Yeah.
Gabriel, before you go,
yes,
I just wanted to ask, if I was not unable to fill the attendance for the 3 days or the 4 days, don't I get my certificate? Because I was here the whole time.
Were you online?
Yes, I was online throughout.
Oh, online, I will get the fact that you were there. I'll get your attendance. If you just logged in with your email, and your details are there, including complete the feedback surveys. So send me an email if you didn't complete the feedback survey. Then I give you the link. Well, that's
Okay,
where
I'm
I
going
get your
back.
information
I'm going
from.
back now to all the sessions, and I'm trying to see if I can fill the
Yes.
survey.
Yeah, just complete the feedback surveys, because that's where I'll pull your information from.
Okay, thank you very much, Doc.
All right, thank you.
Remember what the dentist said?
Bye.
Terrible dentist.
Okay, Aluto.
Good afternoon, Doc. Thank you so much for a wonderful presentation. So I
Thanks.
wanted to ask, so in my research, I am doing PCA and HCA. So would you be able to assist on that?
I don't know.
Okay, we shall cover PCA under exploratory effect analysis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you cover HCA?
What is HPA?
Wait today.
Hello, Aluto, what is HPA?
Sorry, I got muted. Sorry. The HCA, the hierarchical cluster analysis.
Oh, that one.
Yes,
we
you don't.
That one we're not going to cover it.
Okay, so if maybe I need your assistance, can I contact you on the side?
It's okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Doc.
Then Rayat.
Hi, sir. Thank you very much for your time. I just wanted to ask a quick question on how are we going to get contacted with regards to August sessions?
Regarding August session, you need to contact Dr. Gabriel. He's the one organizing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I will your information. I'll get it from the feedback states and from the attendance forms that you were filling. That's where I'll get the information. Then I'll communicate to you with the logistics of the level 2 sessions.
Okay. No, so thank you very much for your time, sir.
Okay, sure. Snotty.
Oh yeah, no, I'm covered. Thank you very much, Dr. Anesu, for your amazing effort in facilitating this session. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thanks so much. Then Zeblon.
Yes, thanks, Chairperson. I also had a similar question about the upcoming training, but then I think it's addressed that the information will be shared with us accordingly.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, the other thing we are requesting, if you were to also facilitate, man, that we receive our ethical clearance certificates. Because we'll still need to collect the data and try to practice what we are doing now.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, you need to call me separately on that one.
The number, please, to call.
I've written them on the chat. Scroll down the chat, you see my numbers there. If you scroll down the chat, you see my numbers.
I can't see them. Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, it's 011. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just jotting them down quickly.
Okay, sure.
When can I make the call? Monday?
Anytime.
Even
after this session.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, sharp.
Sharp.
Okay, Collins.
Yeah, I just unmuted myself. Doc, I wanted to ask you just following up my question that during my master's, I didn't use my data to do a whole lot of things because, as I said, not all supervisors understand research, so they can't really guide you. But looking at what I've learned from these sessions, it's crystal clear that there's a lot I would have been able to do with my analysis. So, and even the John or the conference paper I had written, how do I go ahead now to publish it and see if I can now use my results and also do some journals.
Okay. Look, when you, okay, what are you currently doing now?
I'm doing my PhD.
You are now doing your PhD.
Yes.
Okay, so what you can do is, you may rerun your data and you may collaborate with someone, for example, a person like me, right?
Okay.
I'm just suggesting, but I'm not saying I would want to collaborate. But I'm saying you collaborate with someone who understands the state's part, right? So that yourself you can write more of the introduction or background, literature review. Then that person like me will help you now to strengthen the data analysis part of the paper, right? Then later on, you write your discussion and conclusions. Then that paper can be stronger now, more than what you did on your master's. So it's a matter of collaborating with someone who is strong on the statistics side, so that the paper can be published easily.
Okay, thank you very much. I will definitely reach out to you.
Okay, sharp.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, there's Mupi.
Hi, Prof.
Yes.
Sorry, the question I want to ask is a technical one because I had to briefly step out. I had another meeting. So I when I left, you were still on the custom tables. So my question is, let's say you're doing an analysis on the SPSS, and then you're clicking all the statistics that you want to look at, and then you click OK, and then it will then generate that, say maybe a table. In this case, the one I'm looking at is the one.
Down there, or I need to go back.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the table with the SQ1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And it has the count and the row n percentages. So let us say, but my one, I didn't have complete the step to include the totals column. So I'm asking, is there a way, once you have generated the output file, to edit it instead of redoing the steps from scratch, so that maybe I want to add, yeah,
you can still edit, because isn't it that you are going to present your table in Word, right?
Yes.
So which means you are going to copy your table in SPSS, paste it in Microsoft Word, then you can do those. You can do the total manually. It's possible.
Yes. Okay, so in the case of more complicated statistics, maybe not the total, say maybe I want to include standard deviation.
Okay, that one you do it separately. The standard deviation and the mean, you do it separately in another table. Then you do it separately in another table. Then you combine the analysis from the custom table and the analysis from the mean and standard deviations to present that kind of table which I showed you.
The composite.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, no, thank you.
Okay, sharp. Then Lucky Lerato.
Afternoon, Doc. How are you?
I'm okay. Yourself?
I'm good, Doc. Doc, I've got a template of my questionnaire. Now, how can I send it to you together with my proposal, so you can see that am I on the right track or what? Because attending this workshop has really opened my eyes, and I see that there's some downfalls here and some shortchanging.
Okay, I'm happy to hear the benefit of the workshop. Okay. I think to be fair, let me type I'm typing the contact of StatCon here.
Okay.
Our receptionist. You may send an email to statcon@uj.ac.za there. Then, or you may call 011-559 2851. Okay. The reason why I'm giving you the number for our receptionist is because personally I'm a little bit behind of my projects because of these workshops. Because even last week I was not in office, I was doing other workshops, and this week I'm like this. Then next week, the next 2 weeks also I'll be facilitating workshops. So as a result, whilst I'm doing this, you may need feedback.
Yes.
And now I may delay to give you feedback. So yeah, rather be allocated to people who are already in office so that they may assist you.
Okay. No, I'll do that though. I'll send it via the StatCon receptionist.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Doc. Hey, this was very, very fruitful. You must not stop. You must continue with such workshops because yeah, these are
And
very fruitful.
I support what you are saying. I went and collected data and I'm done, right?
Yeah.
Then I think I got about 800 participants in my research.
You're such a good,
I'm doing research. I'm doing research masters. Now I send it to StatCon. It's already analyzed, but the results, no, they are not giving. They are not giving. I'm not happy with the results.
Sure, I'm sorry. Yeah,
so I think these workshops, they help a lot in terms of what is it that you expect when you get there, and what is it that the outcomes that you gonna get when you get there, and cleaning of data, because I sent my data as raw as it was, and it was analyzed as raw as it was, and it's a mess.
I'm very sorry about such an experience. Look, I think one of the postgraduate facilitators is still with me here. She is hearing this feedback, so that maybe early in the year, in February, we do such a workshop like this, because it will help, because many people by then, they haven't created their questionnaires. They are still working on their proposals sometimes. So I think such a workshop like this might give these insights into what kind of expectations when you're doing quantitative research.
Yes, that would be really, we would really appreciate. That's if we come back next year.
Okay, so yourself, you are now about to write your results.
Yes, I am now about to write my results. I was supposed to, because I did this in May.
But you are not happy about the results.
I'm not happy about the results because there's missing what? There's just a lot. And
okay, who assisted you, my colleague?
No, I'm not gonna say, but yeah.
Okay, because I just want to do damage reputation here.
Yeah, but this is a public platform. I can't say some people's name on a public platform, but
okay, call me independently then.
No problem, I'll do that.
I think I've posted my numbers there.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll call. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay. Any questions? Any comment before I leave?
I think just thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for participating. Yes. Hope maybe to see each other in early August. That is, if the feedback is encouraging. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
No,
Thank you,
sir.
Doc.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Have a lovely weekend. Cheers, Papa.
Sure, bye-bye.
Prof, before you leave, there are
Ah.
two references that you mentioned on the other paper. On the other paper where you did different statistics for customizing table. Remember?
Or from numbers to words, it's called from numbers to words. It's a book called From Numbers to Words.
From Numbers to Words.
Yeah, it's a book, yeah. It is written by Morgan et al.
Numbers to Words.
By
Morgan et al.
Yeah, check the chart.
Okay.
And
the other one?
It is the one. It is the one only.
Oh, okay. No,
yeah.
Thanks,
Then another one which might assist you most is SP. I'm writing it here. SPSS. Survival manual by Julie Paland. You may contact me separately, then I can share with you the soft copies of those textbooks. I do have on soft copy. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Prof. I'll send you an email then. I'll send you an email and then you can send it. You can send them to me.
It's okay.
Okay. Thanks, Prof.
Okay, sharp.
Sharp.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Prof.